Hi friends, myself Anant Kumar Pandey, and before going on my new topic or in a new video, first I would like to say thanks, lot of thanks for your lovely support which you have given me in my last post, last video, which is what nation wants from Indian youth. So today I came with a topic which is a kind of what Kejriwal wants. What Kejriwal wants. Like, I'm today a burning topic in the media is like a question raised by Kanhaiya, question raised by Arvind Kejriwal against our PM that his degree is fake. He has never completed his graduation or post graduation. That is not against any individual, that is against our Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi. Seriously, I am completely confused about Arvind Kejriwal. What he wants. When he came into the limelight, when he supporting Anna Hazare for Jan Lokpal, at that time they are shouting like, we have a problem with system, we are not happy with system and all this. At that time I am also supporting, yeah, they are doing really good job. At least some person came and raised the question on behalf of the entire citizen of India. They are doing a very good job. They want a clarification from our government why they are not making a Jan Lokpal. Why everything is not like crystal clear for the citizen of India. Why few things are like hidden from the citizen of India. And when he came into the politics, he started his political career with the Delhi election. At that time his problem is especially with Sheila Dikshit, that he is like ruining the Delhi, he is not doing good job in Delhi, she is doing a lot of corruption, and his problem with the leaders of Congress, that they are playing with our nation. Once I will came into the government, or if I will make a government, I will put all the leaders of Congress behind the bars, I will put Sheila Dikshit behind the bars, I will expose their scams, I have all the evidence, and I will not leave anyone once I will come into the government. Okay, good decision. The people of Delhi, the citizen of Delhi, they have given you full mandate. Now you are in the government. You have to complete your commitments. But suddenly everything is changed. At that time Congress is in the government, so he is raising concern, he is raising question against Congress. He is challenging, once I will come into the government, I will expose the Congress and I will put everyone behind the bars, who all are the culprits. But unfortunately in 2014 BJP comes into the government, and we got a very good leader as our Prime Minister, that is Narendra Modi. Now his all problems are changed. Now he has a problem with Narendra Modi, he has a problem with BJP, he has a problem with Amit Shah. Now he is bothered about why they are running this, why this government is doing very well, how Modi can do such good things, how he can make our nation, or how he can take our nation in the right direction or the right path, how he can expose the Congress, how they can come to know this kind of scams are done in the Congress session when they are ruling the government, ruling the nation in the period of 2004 to 2014, 10 years. After that he came with a solution. Okay, now whenever they will do some good job, whenever Modi is trying to do something for the nation, we will put a finger. We will point the finger on our PM. We will throw a stone on our PM, and we will divert the works what Modi is doing from the citizen of India. We will come with a new topic. The entire topic will be diverted, and people will know what we are doing. Seriously, I am surprised that a person who is completed his graduation from IIT, who has cracked the UPSC examination, that kind of person can raise this kind of questions. Because I don't think any well-educated person or any this kind of well-qualified person can raise a question on our Prime Minister or can raise a question on the mandate of nation like this. Like I am taking some example. His problem, his questions are like, why Modi is wearing suits? Why Modi is traveling to foreign to make a nation in a proper way? Why Modi is starting a program like Modi is trying to do something good. He is coming with new programs and they are making those programs as a communal. The best example is like Yog Divas. He came with like nowadays we are celebrating Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day. Everything is originated by the foreign country. Now we came with one program, Yog Divas. The entire world will celebrate this day, and that origin from this day is from India, which will make us proud. Okay, now we have given something to the entire world. But he has a problem. He completely made this program as a communal. He represented this program in the entire nation to the entire world like Modi is doing communalism, and he is trying to make everything is Hinduism. He is telling that they are pronouncing Om. Why Om? How can a Muslim can use the word Om? How Christian can take that word as a Om? Nobody can tell that you can use Om only. Whatever you want, you can use Om. Whoever want, they can use Om. Nobody can forcing you that you can go and do a yoga on Yoga Divas. It's up to you. How it is communal. Not last but the least, Prime Minister Modi degree. He has challenged that Modi degree is fake. He is not a graduate person. He asked to the PMO and Gujarat University is Modi had did post graduation or graduation at any time, because he has mentioned in his electoral form in 2014 that he is post graduated. Okay, fine. The university who has given the degree to the Modi as a student of Master of Arts in complete political science, they verified, yeah, Modi did the MA in this particular year and he is first division passed. But they are not satisfied. No, it's wrong. That university belongs to Gujarat and Modi is the ex-CM of Gujarat. That's why they are saying they have a fear of Narendra Modi. Fine. Modi did the BA from Delhi University as a distance student or as a private student. Delhi is run by why Delhi University has fear. They also told no, Modi has completed his Bachelor of Art from Delhi University in this year. But his spokesperson came and told that no, we are not satisfied. We are not agreeing that his degree is completely true. It's fake. Because we investigated and we came to know he is not a pass out from DU or Gujarat University. Sir, who the hell you are? Who has given right to you to verify that whose degree is fake and whose degree is genuine? If your verification is correct, then the entire agency of nation is wrong. Because when a case is filed against your MLA Tomar that he is not a lawyer degree holder, you all told no, our MLA is completely genuine, his degrees are completely genuine. You all verified that spokesperson came with a RTI photocopy that we have registered RTI and we came to know His degree is genuine. But unfortunately today your MLA is behind bars because he is fraud. His degree is fake. So if your verification is correct, then every fraud, every fake degree holder can join Aam Aadmi Party and you will verify, no, his degree is not fake. He is complete genuine guy. Sir, I want to tell you one thing. First of all, Narendra Modi is not your personal property. And now he is not an individual. So you can say anything, you can put any stone, you can put finger at any time. Now he is not a private property of yours or anyone's. Now he is a public property. He is the Prime Minister of our nation, India. When you are pointing any finger, when you are throwing a stone on our Prime Minister, it's not pointing an individual, you are pointing to the Prime Minister of India. That is pointing the entire mandate of citizen of India, because we have elected Narendra Modi as the Prime Minister. We have given the full mandate. When Modi is going outside India, nobody recognizing him as an individual. Okay, one man came from India named Narendra Modi. No, they are saying no, the Indian Prime Minister came to our country. When people are reaching to the airport to host Narendra Modi, they are reaching to host or to welcome to the Prime Minister of India, not to Narendra Modi. So as a citizen of India, I want to tell you, don't point finger, don't try to make our PM image bad. If you are unable to do anything, it doesn't mean that everyone are unable to do anything. That the government is exposing the scam of Augusta, so you are not bothered why these scams happen. At least let someone expose them, so everybody could came to know what is Augusta scam. Before that, you put a question on Modi, your degree is fake. What do you want? That everyone will forget the Augusta scam? Sir, nobody will forget you also. Next time maybe you will not be in the government of Delhi. So it's my humble request to you and to your spokesperson, please don't give that kind of comments. Like recently I heard that a person from Congress, a minister, ex-minister or a senior leader from Congress, he has given a statement that when you are searching in a Google stupid, the first search result is Narendra Modi. You know, sir, how it's working? Are you aware how the search results are coming in a Google? Sir, you all know how to do scam. Don't talk about the technology or Google. I don't think you know how to use Google. That is the function or work SEO, search engine optimization tool, where we can write an algorithm. So the results are coming on the top 5. Whatever you are searching, it is based on the SEO and based on your cookies and cache. I am surprised how you can search a person like stupid PM. Whom you want to know? You think that the nation is giving a wrong mandate and they are making a stupid person as a PM, either from India or from any other country? Sir, you can also try Pappu. Type Pappu in Google, you will get your vice president name, Rahul Gandhi, as a Pappu. And on this topic, I don't want to say anything because the entire people who are attending that conference, they have given immediate reaction on the statement given for our Prime Minister. And lastly, I want to tell one thing to the Aam Aadmi Party or the spokesperson or the CM of Delhi, Arvind Kejriwal. Sir, first make Delhi good, then try to make India as a good, because our PM is really doing a very well job and he is making our country too good. And from next time, whenever you are pointing any finger to our PM, or if when you are raising any question against PM, first thing it is he is not your individual property, or he is not an individual. No, he is a public property. He is the Prime Minister of our India. Thank you. Vande Mataram.